Good afternoon, class. This is your Professor JP, and today we're going to discuss about the TPACK model and SAMR model. However, we'll not be having our face-to-face class due to bad weather, so I hope you'll stay there, bear with me, and listen to our discussion as we discuss our subject matter for today. According to Schulman, PCK or pedagogical content knowledge refers to the teacher's competence in teaching their lesson. It is the teacher's ability and capability in teaching, ensuring that learners understand the subject matter. So, chunking up complex ideas to become comprehensible for the students. As continuation to the study, Mishra and Kohler added technology on Schulman's PCK. Therefore, TPACK or technological pedagogical content knowledge emerged. So, what is TPACK by the way? TPACK is a framework that combines the three knowledge areas of the teacher, which are the content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and the technological knowledge. So, what is content knowledge, or also known as the CK? So, it refers to the understanding about the subject or lesson, whether it is about math, science, history, arts, and even politics. That is why it is referred as the what. So next is the pedagogical knowledge, or also known as the PK. It refers to the teacher's techniques on how to teach the students effectively and knowing how your learners learn and what are the best way to cater their learning. That is that is why the PK or pedagogical knowledge considered as the how. And lastly, the TK or technological knowledge or the partner. It refers to the teacher's knowledge about the proper use of ICT and select what are the appropriate technology under teaching. It could be laptop, cell phones, smart TVs, iPads, and even more, as long as it is accessible and convenient. PCK or the pedagogical content knowledge. As I mentioned earlier, it refers to the teacher's competency on making students learn his or her subject matter. Because in teaching, being knowledgeable about your lesson wasn't enough. You must also know how to properly deliver it and make students understand it. And next is the TCK. It is integrating technology to present your topic or lesson. One of its example is when you're teaching in science class. Instead of just using traditional book to show them a picture of a heart, you can use technology to present them more detailed and 3D model of a heart. And next is the TPK or the technological pedagogical knowledge. As teachers, we must know how technologies can help us improve our teaching process, how technologies can improve students' learning and create an engaging environment. One example is of that after assessing your learners, you identify that some of them can comprehend the lesson effectively if they can visualize it. Therefore, in your next discussion, you use multimedia presentation, 3D models, or the 3D pictures of your lesson to cater their needs. TPAC, or Technological, Pedagogical, and Content Knowledge. It is the intersection of all the knowledge of the teachers. It emphasizes the importance of holistic approach to technology integration in education, recognizing that an effective use of technology requires deep understanding of content, pedagogy, and technology, and how they all work together. Every day, teachers are designing activities to target higher order thinking skills in order to engage students in rich learning experience. But integrating technology add a new layer to teaching and learning. So, how can technology transform your learning design? Dr. Puentadura developed some SAMR model are ways for teachers to evaluate how they incorporate technology for instructional practice. SAMR model has four layers. The first two focuses on enhancing the task, while the last two focuses on actual transformation. Dr. Puentadura's model, moving like a ladder, that includes a dotted line that represents the shift from using technology from enhanced learning to transform learning. Transform learning requires analyzing, evaluating, and creating, which are very essential in 21st century learning. So now, let us define what substitution is. In substitution, technology acts as a direct tool substitute with no functionable change. So an example of that is using Google Map instead of the traditional printed maps. And another example is writing an essay using word processor instead of using the paper and pen combination. So it is very clear that in substitution, you're just directly substituting something with technology. So next is augmentation. Based on its definition, this means adding to or improving something. Augmentation means technology acts as a direct tool substitute with functionable improvement or enhancement. So that same map was substituted by the Google Map and added some features such as knowing the distance you have traveled and your speed while traveling. And for the essay, now you can use a grammar checker, spell checker, and auto format arranger to enhance your work. So the next one or the third one is the modification. Technology allows for significant task redesign. Take for an example, you use Google Docs to write your essay or story. Students can then share this essay with peers and they can create a real-time feedback. Here, technology has significantly modified the original task by introducing the benefits of students' collaboration. And lastly, or at the top stage, is the redefinition. Technology allows for the creation of new tasks previously inconceivable. Here, students can transform their written essay or stories into multimedia production. Students can create story clips, edit it, and publish the video to receive feedback from people across the globe. In this space, technology redefines story writing tasks to include multimedia creation, critical thinking, collaboration, and communication. In SAMR model, it gives helpful insight about including technology to ensure collaboration among students. Benjamin Bloom is a known educationist who provided the cognitive taxonomy which has greatly been in education. His students Anderson and Cratwool made some revisions. This is the revised Bloom's taxonomy and this one is the original Bloom's taxonomy. And also, there are apps classified by the SAMR model. The iPad apps to support Bloom's revised taxonomy. And this is the Bloom's taxonomy and SAMR model's relation.